Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and before we hop in, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for 3 YuGiOh Wings of the Life, and if you want to enter this, all you have to do is like the video, comment anything down below, and be subscribed, and you'll be entered in to win 3 of these, and let's go ahead and hop right into the video. So, we're going to see Shifter of D with 1,173 rating versus Cope Talker with 1,368 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video. And then we will see Cope Talker win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And then they'll decide to go first. 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands. We have Exosister, Returna, Ash, Upstart, Returna, Valor. They have Haffinas, Mayonnaise, Jackalope, Miri, and Offerings to the Doomed. So this hand is a bit awkward for Exosister. If they went first, it really depends on what Upstart drew, because Returna only does something, if you have monsters, like, if you start playing with your engine. So, they're going to go ahead, set Mayonnaise, normal summon Miri effect, chain Valor on that, set Offering, and then activate Jackalope. That's a bit awkward, because you're supposed to, leave both these in hand, normal summon Miri, effect this first play, they Valor it, and then you start setting. And then you Jackalope. Oh, Jackalope hits Haffinas. Draws into Destrudo. Haffinas effect. Okay, so we draw Destrudo. That might mean that we are playing Hulk stuff. Or maybe we're going for Shooting Riser with it. They're going to Ash the kit. And then special summon out Destrudo. Now use all of those to make Curious. Oh, okay, yeah, that works. Curious effect. That'll go dump now. So we're going to go dump the Miri. And then Miri 2, Curious 1. Curious has to be 1 as it's mandatory. So summon kit, mill 3. Oh, milled a little too many cards there. A couple extra Nessies in the graveyard. But we're going to dump that. New chain link. We're going to go Kit effect to get rid of itself to try to bring out Haffinas. I'm not gonna lie, for like a half second there, I was like, did they just use the on summon effect again? I was like, no way. They might still be doing it. I was gonna say, there's a chance they still might be doing that, but use the other effect and then effect to mill 5. So that mills a Haffinas and some Nessies there. But, they already used Haffinas effect. That's what they discarded off Jackalope. So they're just going to pass with an Offering, Book of Moon, Fusion Summon, Curious mill 3 because a card will be dumped off Mayonnaise. Offering's also very good in a going first scenario like that. Draws called by. Activate Upstart. We draw Stella. I was about to say, if we don't draw an engine card here, we just lose. I mean, to be fair, we can't even play this turn, because if we normal summon, it can get hit with Book, and then we just lose. Pass, they draw Snow. Yeah, normal summon out Snow. Enter battle phase, attack, and then main phase 2, go into Appaloosa. So now we also have Snow in rotation. So we have Snow, we have Book of Moon, we have a Fusion summon off this Book of Moon, and Offerings to the Doom, and then Appaloosa. They draw the third Returna. Does this, honestly, I haven't tried to put together an Exosister deck. Does this deck play 3 Returna? I don't know. I feel like this card gets flipped against me a decent amount. But I don't know if they play 3. Normal summon, end phase. They're going to go Mayonnaise on it. Chain Returna, pay 800. Banish the Appaloosa. And then they're going to go ahead and dump Miri off the Mayonnaise. Miri effect of Fusion. And then they just admit defeat. I guess, even if you chain called by a Miri, right? You still just lose to, summon Snow attack. So, not even having to, Offerings to the Doom, pop your own Haffinas effect of Fusion summon. That's another option that they could go for. But going into the next game now, we are going to see Exosister go first. Opening hands, we have Sophia, Judgment, Elise, Vadis, Imperm. They have Hafenus, Planet, Instant Fusion, Super Poly, Hafenus. So go main phase, normal summon, effect a special summon. And then Sophia effect. They're going to chain Hafenus. So we're going to draw one, gain 800 life points. They're going to mill 3. It's all dangers there, nothing else. Overlay. Summon Mia Malkova effect. Go search Armament. And then effect the banish Hafenus. Yeah, personally, like, it feels so awkward. Okay, so like there's a scenario that comes up a lot. It's not this scenario, but if they go like Marfa effect, summon itself, summon from deck, overlay those, make this effect to go search. Like you can't even drop Hafenus because then they have this effect to banish. It's like it's kind of awkward. So you have to like hold it for your turn, which isn't bad. Pass, draw foolish. At least they didn't have the shifter of D. Activate Armament, so it's going to XYZ. Now, if you don't know what this card does, I know we went over it a little while ago, but we're going to go over it again because it has a crazy effect. So it says, if this card's XYZ summon using an Exosister monster as material, neither player can activate card effects in the graveyard this turn. You can attach one material from this card, target one monster your opponent controls, return it to hand. They do not play through this. A bounce, plus an Abyss Dweller, plus the back row. That's tough. Activate Planet. Planet, go search Shaylin. And then we're just going to set Super Poly, pass, draw Martha. Super Poly is a very good card against this deck, though. Like, Judgment obviously can't stop it. They're going to activate Vadis to special summon out 2 from decks, summon out Sophia, summon out Irene. Then activate Sophia effect to draw 1, and then gain life points. Irene effect to put back Martha and draw Thunder King. Oh, they said think on Irene. They're going to chain the Hafenus. Okay, yeah, because this won't do anything to that. Okay, yeah, that checks out. Could have done it on the first one, though, if they wanted to. They hit Miri, Rhinoheart. Okay, now those are good mills. And then getting 100 off the Irene. So they're going to go Miri, Rhinoheart, chain called by on the Rhinoheart, chain Super Poly to get rid of the Exosisters, bring out Garua. Then put back Miri, put back Shaylin, summon out Kit. New chain link, we're going to get Kit chain link 1, field spell chain link 2, targeting the XYZ, chain Imperm on Kit to negate it. And then Martha effect, so summon that out, summon out the Elise from deck. And then overlay those, summon, activate the effect, go search, grab Vadis. Card is crazy. Now we're going to normal summon out the Thunder King. I mean, said, is that a Thunder King YuGiOh? Yeah, boy. I haven't seen this card in a while. Actually, it hasn't been that long. I remember when Eldritch was playing, like, Thunder King and Border and stuff. Oh, gosh, that was a horrible time. And then the deck was still bad. That was wild. Effect, banish. I remember Eldritch just had, like, the awkwardest Drytron and Virtual World matchup. But it was also funny because, like, Eldritch was one of the only decks that could break double VFD because they didn't use monsters. And they just, like, set Torrential and hope the opponent didn't know how to, like, play around Torrential. Like, just summon Lulu and search. Like, that's what you really needed to do. They draw Planet. But even then, like, you still end up getting hit with Torrential at some point. I just remember that being a huge thing. Nobody knowing how to play around Torrential against that deck. And, like, print kits too, but we're going to see Tearlament just thinking here. They're going to go Battle Phase, attack Thunder King. Their monsters gaining 500 due to field spell, so beat over that. Main Phase 2, activate Instant Fusion, pay 1,000. In response, chain Solemn Judgment, pay 39. That is kind of annoying, every tier player. I mean, I bet you, like, most players took this card crazy. Like, this card is nice. Mill 3, it's Rhino. Doesn't do anything, though, for multiple reasons. One, it's under called by. Two, we don't have anything to get rid of. We're going to go for Elf. Said, bro, I swear I can't out this. Little activate field spell to go search. Grab Hephaestus. Elf effect to summon from graveyard. So they're going to summon back out Miri. They don't chain Vadis to that, even though it would allow them to start using their monster effects. They're going to dump Shaylin. And then Shaylin effect. Nice. Come on, flip it. It's time. Go ahead, bring out the Elise, bring out the Martha. And then put back Shaylin, put back Nessie, summon Kit. Let's talk. Yeah, I said, what trigger effects do you have? Chain 1, Kit Kat. Chain Link 2, Pepperoni. Field spell, targeting Exosister. Chain Link 3, Elise. Not to draw. I was about to say to draw, but that's not a quick effect. That's why I went over it for a second. I was like, am I dumb? But it's obvious. It's just a second effect, XYZ. And then they're going to use Martha effect XYZ. Then Chainlink 5, Hephaestus. So summon, mill 3, mills Gizmek. Then they're going to get the summon. And then they're going to get the summon. And then that gets popped from field spell. Kit resolves. So Kit's going to go search out Celic. And then activate the effect. Just cast. Yes. So they're using this that way now their player can special summon monsters from the graveyard for the rest of the turn. Because if you read this, the only quick effect of this is you can go ahead and banish. So obviously not going to use that right now. They're going to chain Gizmek in response to that, so that way they can try to special summon a monster out from the grave. So summon that out. We can look at the banishes, desires, evenly, more dangers. Then get rid of Gizmek, Miri. Go ahead, make IP. Surely Tearlament player knows his favorite matchup. Set Selic, end phase, effect to banish, pass, draw imperm, and then they're gonna overlay these. Go ahead, summon Magnifica. Then they're gonna activate IP. So said, oh, I messed this up. Beg I don't get punished for letting this. Think on effect. They're gonna chain. Are they gonna self to overlay? But can't you? Oh, I guess in response to IP, they could have used the effect to banish. And then if they chained Elf, you could use another effect. Oh, it's kind of weird though, because if they don't use that, I wonder if they play Underworld Goddess. Ooh. Oh wait, but you can use the effect to XYZ and then just chain the effect to banish. Okay, that's what we were supposed to do the first time. Yeah. Effect to banish. They're going to try to banish the IP. And then they're going to put back, summon. They're going to bring out Miri. Miri effect, mill 3. That mills Shaylin, Mothman, Super Poly. So activate the effect. Chain to banish the Shaylin. Said time for big brain thinking. They're gonna use the effect to go search. Go search Returna, battle phase, attack over the elf, and then set back row. Well, yeah, set to back row, pass turn. End phase, activate Gizmek. Jeez. Well, at least we can see their whole deck. This is their deck post side deck against Exosister. So bring that out. They draw evenly. We're gonna go in draw phase, activate Returna, banish Kit. Said, bro, if you can out this, they're gonna use the effect to try to pop. They're gonna chain imperm on that. Okay, I actually can't. Yeah, they'd have to have a link here, because if you read this, it can't be destroyed by battle with a monster summoned from the graveyard. Gizmic was summoned from graveyard. I guess you can't beat over this with Gizmic anyways. They could link. You have to have a way to out this while also dealing 23, because this is your last turn. So I can breathe again. Too much pressure. Alright, so moving on into game 3 now. We're going to go ahead and see Tearlament go first. Opening hands, we have Stella, Called by Pax, Sphere Mode, Imperm. They have D-Barrier, Shaylin, Super Poly, Field Spell, and Destrudo. Activate the Field Spell, go Search. Go ahead, grab Rhino Heart. Then normal summon Rhino Heart effect, that goes through. So Rhino Heart's going to dump Miri effect. Put itself back, put back Rhino. Said, where my shifter at? Well, thankfully not in the hand, so that way we can have an actual game. We're going to go Kit effect, Chain Imperm, activate Shaylin effect, get rid of Destrudo, summon in mill 3. And then that hits nothing off of that. So now that is a mill. Yeah, we milled the other 2 field spells and an instant fusion. Oh, we're just going to set past. We don't summon back Destrudo. Okay, I was gonna say, I guess it depends what they play in their deck, you know. I'm trying to like think through lines. I mean, there's like mill 5 casino, like the Destrudo summon, targeting Shaylin, summon Hawk, summon level 3 hand trap. I don't think they play it though. Kit, get rid of itself, summon back Shaylin, mill 5, hit no names. Make Shooting Riser, dump Snow, pass. You know, it's obviously assuming that we don't hit anything. They draw Slayer. Then activate Slayer, shuffle back the Kit. And then Elder effect, target the back row, D-Barrier, Chain XYZ. Activate Pax. I guess that's kind of good, right? Like, it's not the best thing to D-Barrier XYZ this deck in that scenario, but it's also not the worst. They draw Snow. And then activate Destrudo effect, Chain Vadis. Oh, this is going to make it to where Snow is a good draw, because it's going to be the discard off Super Poly to go ahead and get rid of the guys, bring out Garua. Battle phase, attack, then yeah, GG's. So this has 2,000 attack, it gains 500. Its battle damage is doubled. Destrudo's at 1,000. This is at 23. So that's just gonna be the game there. We can see that the match was about 49 minutes long, and with all of that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.